My story is why I'm passionate about helping other people, because I started from nowhere in terms of my career in healthcare. I was at the kitchen table. I was a poor family of 7 kids on the east side of Detroit, right in the city we lived. My dad worked in tool and die, and it was very fluctuating even then with the auto industry and the economy. And so as I was in high school, with 6 boys in the family, it was what do you do with all these boys and what kind of career opportunities you have. So it was it was just a blind ad that said part-time jobs, and it was coming into the summer of probably '66, and it said part-time jobs, apply at 432 East Hancock Street. Didn't even say what it was. It turned out it was a hospital, and I started working in housekeeping. So I worked there summer part-time, actually full-time during the summer because we were out of school, so we could work full-time. And in the fall, when school was coming back in, they asked if I'd like to just stay on part-time to work holidays, weekends, to cover for the housekeepers that were out, and which I did because it was a job. It was great for me. So while I was finishing my junior year and into senior year of high school, I worked at the hospital in housekeeping. I remember spending whole summers scrubbing floors and things like that. And so I worked at the hospital pretty much full-time, even during college. In fact, during college it was full-time, so because I had to pay my way through school. So I was working full-time, going to school full-time, and of course working at Hutzel Hospital was near Wayne State University. So I was able to commute, and actually I almost lived at the hospital because it was easier for me to stay at the hospital overnight and then go to classes and then come back and work because I was working the evening shift. When I became 19, I became a supervisor in housekeeping, and so I had 45 people reporting to me when I was 19 years old. But by that time, I already had 3 years of experience in housekeeping, and I think because of that experience, the president of the hospital, whose name was Frank Eichabel, he says, "Who's this kid in housekeeping? 19 years old, he's supervising people already at 19." And he said, as I got to be a junior and a senior at Wayne State University, he said, "I think I can get you into a program at George Washington University in D.C. here," which I didn't know anything about it either at the time, and I certainly couldn't afford it either. The opportunity I was provided, because I was coming from Nowhereville, and provided this opportunity. Somebody helped me in my career path get me to where I was. Instilled in me the importance of helping others achieve their career goals.